for someone that takes hundreds of screenshots every day, you would expect them to know everything about all screenshots tools. And yeah, I actually I do know a little bit. I was fortunate enough to find the tool that I like pretty fast. But weirdly enough, the window snipping tool was never on my radar. So I'm going to examine it the very first time today. Now, what do I use the screenshots for? I create documentation, hundreds of screenshots every day, right? And I use screenshots for everything. When I communicate with people to prove my point, I screenshot. When people tell me that my stuff doesn't work, when it's IT related, I tell them, well, where is my screenshot? So, right, email, social media, everything. Screenshots are super important. So this is why I'm focusing on this so much, and this is why I scrutinize any deviation from proper user experience, I would say. Yeah. So what we're going to do, first of all, let's figure that one out. Snip and Sketch is replacing the Windows snipping tool. At some point, snipping tool will be gone. It will be still available, but as a component that you download probably, and not one that comes with your Windows automatically, which puts it on equal grounds with all other tools that we reviewed so far, right? This is the only one that comes out of the box with Windows. We'll see how it can be configured, how good it is in capturing screenshots or editing them, how versatile its exporting is. Very important for exporting. You need to have the screenshot to be saved, put into clipboard, things like that. By default, that's what the tool should be doing for you. We'll see how fast it is in operation. And we'll see if it has an extra feature or two, which would put it on par with other tools. But to be fair, we'll just judge it mainly on the screenshot capturing capabilities, and that's about it. And another thing, we're not going to use the hotkeys because this is an RDP window and the hotkeys are not mapped. So, but most tools should be able to give you an option to do the mouse way, right? So we'll go with the snipping tool, and we'll open it, and it should be pretty fast. I said it should be pretty. No, I'm just kidding. It's here. It is. Okay, and immediately it says, well, try snip and sketch, but on in an RDP on a Windows server, it's not really possible to open Microsoft Store. So we are not going to even try it. So we have a snipping tool over here, and we'll begin with options. Every screenshot taking tool should be tuned before you use it. Yeah, it's just what it does. This is how software works in that specific area. Out of the box, maybe can help, but what's the point? Okay, so hide instruction test, always copy snips to the clipboard, very important. Include URL below snips, probably when you take screenshots from the browser. We'll give it a try. Prompt to save snips before exiting, so never get out. And show screen overlay when snipping tool is active, okay. And selection, red. So selection after snips are captured. I don't know what it means. That's very limited. So we click on new, and we take, and okay, as you see, the window moves out of the way, and that's it. Let's give it another try. Oh, where is the snipping tool? So the snipping tool should not be closed. This is interesting. So we'll take a new screenshot. This time we'll be careful. It doesn't show the resolution and doesn't have the magnifier to show us how precise it is. And then we can edit it. We have pen, I guess we have marker, we have eraser that erases the objects, I guess. Okay, what else? Pen, highlighter, and eraser. Go back to options, nothing is here. Edit, copy, paste. Okay, we can save the snip. Okay, let's not save the snip. Let's say we want to copy. We can send the snip. Freeform snip. I don't even know what. Oh, I know what it means. Okay, cool. So let's try to close the window, and it says, well, do we want to save changes? Let's say cancel. I don't want. And this time we will try our snipping tool with the web browser. So I'm going to do this. And where is the All right, we need to change mode. Windows snip. Okay. So this is how a window snip looks like. It was able to capture a window. We don't have the ability to capture the last area or something like that, last region. So the tool is super limited. This is what I see. So people that told me that it's a really good tool and I should consider it, I'm sorry, but this is not one of those tools. I mean, I cannot type text on top of it. I have no idea what's that all about. I just don't know. We have a print, save as, new snip, and full screen rectangular snip. Let's give it another try. Yeah, it's just so limited. I cannot blur any sections. I cannot type text. I'm trying to type right now. It doesn't work. Okay, so Snip and Sketch is probably going to add a lot of features on the snipping tool. Probably the snipping tool was created in the 90s or something, and at the time, screenshots, even if you could capture them, you would not be able to do anything with them. No internet or something. I don't know. I'm speculating because what would be the reason to have a tool that's limited? Okay. So basically, what you can do with it is just capture a rectangle, save it, and edit it in Paint. But by the way, when we rank the tools that we examined so far, this one is not the worst. There was one that was much worse than this one, although it had internal editor, but I wish it wouldn't have it. It was super weird. If you are not really good with editing the screenshot, at least let people, do not confuse them. Let them use Paint instead and be done with it, right? But that's not what happened here. Editing screenshots is super limited to a point where there is no point in doing that. Just no point. Capturing is not convenient. You close the window is gone. Now I know there is a hotkey for it. There is a hotkey like Windows S or something. It's not. This is not how it should be done. Okay, exporting, you can just save as or just save automatically or something, but that's all you need. Speed is not great. You're not able to take screenshots accurately because it doesn't show you the resolution or a magnifier in a place where you are going to click. No extra features at all. It has like minus features. So in general, if you need to take one screenshot a year, that thing would do it. If you want to take more than one screenshot a year, please switch to another tool. There are other better options available for you. And I think this concludes the video. It is longer than it should be, but that's what we have. So I'll see you in the next.